Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to take a look at how the Strength Recoome and Guldo unit does in DBZ Dokkan battle, obviously in the Ginyu Force Extreme Super Battle Road stage. So the reason I chose the Ginyu Force stage is, well, A, it's one of like 3 stages that they can do, and B, obviously the Ginyu Force stage was technically designed for the free-to-play Ginyu Force team EZA, which is a strong EZA team, but I wanted to just show how impressive these guys are in a SBR, ESBR setting. Now of course they're impressive in a lot of content in the game, and we're going to see how well they do in all of that content, but they are very, very good in ESBR and SBR. Just because of how strong they are as units and how much they bring to the table. Obviously, their kit, a high attack and defense, 180%. They gain an additional defense of 50%. When their guard is active, they have a 50% chance to guard. While they're alongside a Ginyu, they will have a 100% chance to guard, which is obviously very powerful and very strong. But the main thing with them also is that they have a chance to stun, and they will seal when they're alongside a Ginyu, which is also a very powerful ability for ESBR and SBR. So for me, they're a very good unit. I'm very excited to see how well they do. I think their kit is perfect for something like ESBR and SBR. I think they really bring a lot to the table. They bring a lot of good, and they bring not necessarily anything bad. I think the only thing bad is that they don't have a high level of defense, which I think is, not defense, of attack, of offense, which I think is probably the only downside to these units, is just that they don't seem to have that high level of offensive attack. Now they don't hit badly, especially at 55%, they can hit close to 2 million, which is good. But obviously, I just think they could be a little bit better offensively. Again, it's a very situational thing. This is a 55% unit. They will get intrinsically better as time goes on, because obviously they are just a unit that will gain dupes. They're a unit that's also very strong. They're a unit that brings a lot to the table. So for me, like I say, although it's obviously a little bit of a shame, their offensive power, I think they bring so much to the table defensively, utility-wise, that it's really almost impossible to not bring them just based off of that alone. Like, I just think they bring so much to the table, and I think it's so powerful what they do, what they bring to the table, how much they bring offense, from an offensive standpoint, in the form of being able to debuff enemies, seal them, stun them, and also from a defensive standpoint, obviously their ability to guard is incredible. Their ability to rapidly apply defense from getting hit is very good. Not to mention the fact that once their guard is active, their defense becomes nuts. They gain 50% additional defense. This is after the stacking abilities. So it becomes pretty insane, like how crazy they can get from that point of view. Like they can get really nuts. They can get really nuts. So they are a very impressive unit. I do really like them. I think the offense could be a tad better, just considering how limited they are. But link leveling will also solve that. Equipment will also solve that, and of course having more than just one copy of the unit will solve that. All of a sudden you gain 1 or 2 dupes, and these guys are going to be hitting 3 million or so, and they're going to have like 400k defense with guard active all the time, which is insane. It's nuts how strong that is. So as much as I say, their defense, their offense could be a little bit better, I think you got to take it with a pinch of salt, because if their offense was probably any more better, they'd probably be too broken a unit. They'd be close to like DFE status anyway. So yeah, very good, very happy with how they're doing so far. Like I said, they bring so much to the table that it's very difficult to kind of like even evaluate them based off of this ESBR, especially this one that was designed for a free-to-play team that received very good EZAs, but that was designed specifically for that team. But they do trivialize this entire stage. Like, they are so impressive that they just completely change the perception of this stage and of any ESBR stage they're in. Extreme Class ESBR, any of the new SBRs, Terrifying Conquerors, these guys will dominate. Anything like that, they're going to do very well in. They're going to be a very impressive unit, and they're just going to do so much damage. And not only that, but they're also very good for events like the Gods of Destruction event. You know, for example, against Hellas, they're a great unit to run on the Ginyu Force team. They provide guard, which is fantastic. You can run them under a full AGL team under Ginyu for one of the Gods of Destruction events, because they'll have guard active. So it's that type of stuff that you can do with them, which is very interesting and shows their versatility. Because of the fact that they link up great with Ginyu, because of the fact that they have guard with him, you essentially can run them on any team that Ginyu is on. And you're not going to see any fall off from them, you're not going to see anything negative happen, so it is very impressive and it is very good. And I'm very happy with how they've done. I'm very happy with this unit. And I think if you do have them, then you're going to have a great time, because they aren't going to let you down. They're going to do some great damage and great abilities. And yeah, they just bring so much to the table. I think them, Jace and Berta are some of the best banner units we've had in a while, because they truly do augment the DFE. They link great with the DFE, they make the DFE just function so well, and they themselves are just so usable and so effective when linked up with them. Like, they are the perfect foil components for AGL Ginyu on almost every team he's on, pretty much. So yeah, it's just very impressive, very awesome. It's like only Corroded Body and Mind, I think, that they're not on. So for me, very, very happy, very chuffed with how well they've done. I think, you know, if you do have them, you can use them to complete pretty much any stage you want to, as long as you've got them and Captain Ginyu, basically, or a Captain Ginyu. The nice thing is even the int one works, the physical LR one works, so you're not restricted to only the summonable one. But yeah, I mean, you just saw that we absolutely blitzed this new Ginyu Force the Ginyu Force stage. So yeah, very impressive by them, super happy with how they've done, and yeah, I think that's it from me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like or a comment and I'll reply back. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care and bye.